Paper flower basics. How to get started making paper flowers. I am using 65-pound paper. It's cardstock. I got this one at Staples. It's around $15 to $18 for 250 sheets. This is from Michaels. It's also 65-pound and it's 50 sheets. Usually you can get this pack on sale. They come in many different colors for around $3.50. Um, so basically for around $10-11 you can get 150 sheets. So it's basically similar cost, but this one you get a lot more. This one you have to buy different packs. They do sell bigger packs at Michael's for about $15.99 through $20 for 2 to 400. Um, I think the 400 might be a little bit more actually. You can also get at Walmart and any office supply store. So once you have the paper, you are going to need stencils, or I'm sorry, your templates. So I'm only using 2 templates for a daisy, and you're gonna need your base, which this is a 8-sided octagon. It is 5 inches. And then I'm gonna need a pencil, which I find it easier to trace on the pieces of paper and then cut out after. And then a pair of scissors. Once you've cut out all your petals, you're going to start gluing them onto the base, and after everything it should look like this, which is great for summer and weddings and birthdays and stuff like that. I'm actually making these for a wedding, but just to start out you only need a pencil, your scissors, the paper, and the flower template, and a glue gun and glue sticks. That's it. For the templates, I think it's easier, much easier, to buy them online instead of trying to figure out making your own, because I spent months and months and months making my own, and I was never quite happy with how they worked out or turned out because I hadn't gotten them down to a science. But finally I have, and I feel that buying them online would have saved me months of work and trying to figure out what goes where, the correct sizing and placement. So I recommend buying them, the templates, online. This is going to be a sunflower, but there's so many online. You can get the ones that I use, that I made on my .com, paper petals, or I'm sorry, paperpetalproductions.com, and start making them. Usually it takes me, to do 2 to 3 bigger flowers, it takes me an hour to 2 hours per 2 to 3. So probably in a full day, 8-hour day, I can make, I don't know, 10 to 12. It does take a long time to cut out, but once you have the paper, which is, I find 65 pounds to be the best, you will get your paper and just start tracing. And I find it easier to cut out like 2 at a time. So this is my original one, which it's gonna get really messy by the end of my flowers. I have to make 6 of them. See, I did not, I got it on the paper instead of I got it on the template instead of the actual paper. So there's that one, and then I will do this one next to it, so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, you could fold it in half and just do both big ones if you want. Whatever, you'll find what works best for you. I also, sometimes I don't trace them. Okay, so this is 3 pages. I'm just going to do 2 right now and show you my other way. And obviously I'm at a weird angle because I don't normally record and cut at the same time, but it's, you know, good to keep like larger scrap pieces because I never know in the future, like, oh, am I going to make a small sunflower, or am I going to need to make centers kind of like this for something? It's good to have a lot of random pieces and sizes. So that's that. Now I'm going to do a bigger one. I just even them back up. And it's okay if some of the pencil shows, you can just erase it, or if sometimes I don't have the patience to sit and erase, I just use that side on the back. So you don't really see that for daisies or sunflowers, which I'm making a sunflower now. So there's these 2 cut out. But I also will just do it like this if I don't want to waste my time tracing all of them. I just cut along the edges, which is quicker, but it doesn't always come out to be the exact petal because the, you know, the template moves or the paper moves. But this is not a good angle for me because I usually stand up to make my petals and glue them because I work better standing. But that's also a way you could do that. And then once you've cut out all your petals, you will put a slit in them like such. And then I'm going to curl these obviously, but I call it the petal pop. If I put just a little bit of glue here, it won't make the petal pop too much. See that? But if I put the glue here and more in the middle, it makes the petal pop a lot more. And then if I put it all the way to the side, it makes it pop a lot more. Sit a lot higher up. I call it the petal pop. So once you get done with that, you're going to start building your flower. But this is just the basics on how to start your paper flower.